Apple's latest foundation models for iOS are powered by Google's Gemini. They bypassed OpenAI entirely. Over at Microsoft, they've been quietly training an in-house model called Polaris. Starting in August, Polaris will replace OpenAI's architecture inside GitHub Copilot, moving nearly 140,000 enterprise customers to Microsoft's own infrastructure in a single update. Meanwhile, Anthropic's Claude has taken the lead in critical benchmark testing, outperforming GPT 5.5 on everything from complex coding environments to everyday reasoning tasks. These three events point to the same reality. The raw ability to generate intelligent text is now a commodity, and building a slightly smarter chatbot is a losing strategy. The financial clock is ticking. OpenAI is tracking toward a $14 billion operating loss this year, all while preparing to convince Wall Street to buy into a $1 trillion initial public offering. They are also fighting legal battles that threaten their core leadership. The state of Florida filed an 83-page lawsuit aiming to hold CEO Sam Altman personally liable for the outputs of ChatGPT, a move that could expose their entire executive team to direct legal consequences. OpenAI expects enterprise adoption to account for 50% of its revenue by the end of the year. To justify a $1 trillion valuation, they are moving away from casual, free-tier chat features to focus on the recurring revenue of indispensable, secure workplace tools. The first step of this survival strategy involves a fundamental shift. ChatGPT is moving away from a traditional prompt and answer box toward a background system that simply handles tasks. The engine driving this shift is called Codex. Originally built as a specialized tool for programmers, Codex has been upgraded to act as a general workplace agent. Once connected to your company's systems, you can give it a broad objective, and it figures out how to execute it, whether fixing a software bug, scanning your inbox for replies, or pulling up meeting context. The conversation is secondary. The actual product is the autonomous work happening silently in the background while you focus on something else. But an autonomous agent is only useful if it sticks around. OpenAI needs a way to stop its hundreds of millions of free users from simply switching tabs the moment a rival model drops. Their solution is persistent memory, or Dreaming v3. The model continuously watches your behavior, building a profile of your coding stack and workflow. It remembers your context with an 83% accuracy rate, so you can open new projects and it already knows your preferences. This creates severe friction for anyone thinking of leaving. If you jump ship to Claude or Gemini, you have to start from scratch. You lose months of automated personalization. Keeping individuals locked in is helpful, but securing that true new dollar valuation means winning massive, highly lucrative contracts with defense departments and enterprise tech giants. This chart shows the performance of specialized security models on the CyberGym benchmark. OpenAI's new GPT 5.5 cyber model scores 85.6%, definitively beating Anthropic's highly praised Mythos 5. They are immediately putting that capability to work through an initiative called Patch the Planet. Instead of just pointing out vulnerabilities in open-source codebases, the AI autonomously writes the software patches, tests them in isolated environments, and prepares them for human review. This deep defensive capability has already earned them trusted access partnerships with the US government and major cybersecurity firms like CrowdStrike and Cisco. They are positioning the AI as the automated security layer for the entire internet. That is a service corporations will pay a premium for, far beyond the revenue of a $20 monthly consumer subscription. Running a persistent autonomous ecosystem for millions of enterprise users requires physical hardware on a staggering scale. This is the goal of Stargate, OpenAI's massive 10-gigawatt data center project. To put 10 gigawatts in perspective, that is roughly the energy output of 10 nuclear power plants, or about 1% of the entire United States electrical grid, dedicated purely to running AI models. The scale of Stargate suggests GPT-6 is being built as a massive, invisible operating system. It is designed to run in the background, managing complex digital logistics across months of work without needing constant human oversight. This infrastructure signals a transition towards an ecosystem of autonomous agents. The value is no longer found in the back and forth of a conversation, but in the measurable work the model completes on its own. You don't need to wait for GPT-6 to adapt to this shift. You can turn on persistent memory in your settings today and start building the autonomous workflows that will give you an edge right now. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit the like button and drop a comment below letting me know which AI model you use as your daily driver. And make sure to subscribe to The Explainer so you never miss an update. The landscape is shifting fast, and staying informed is the only way to keep up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.